second down. Here's Pickett. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Pickett. He gets this one to Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Wise play by Pickett, sliding to avoid the hit. He also has the first down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Pickett. This will be caught just inside the 10. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down. This is Harris. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They'll run again with Harris. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to... He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. This is caught. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
And this is...
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the...
Nobody do it better than me, not incredibly. I do this competitively, uneditably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. That line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions. Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they just my pace? On industry games, I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'ma get it as so listen close when I say this. After every feel stainless, I can make a fiend go. Everything
Yeah, I'm in.
Damn it, I wish I knew the fucking song. Alright, I just fucking shit.
This
definitely not this. Damn it! It's frozen. I sent it to Mom. What doesn't she know?
Now it's just quick play.
It's gonna freeze on this, just like it was earlier. Well, we'll be able to play, but other than that, it'll freeze on it. Who are you gonna be?
Chargers.
I'm gonna beat the Jets.
Oh, come on!
Aaron Rodgers wants to become man for the Vikings.
Wait, why do the Bears look like that? Are we doing pro or what? All
Whatever
Madden?
you want.
Let's do all pro.
Ready?
Oh, I'm gonna edit my uniforms.
Alright.
Look at that!
Look at that.
Yeah, look at these. I
I have white, bro. You're the away team. It's gonna be hard to tell apart. Trust
Oh,
me.
yeah.
I'm sure you're white.
Ready to go down, son? Just remember, you're gonna have to play defense.
Just remember, you're gonna have to too.
I know, I love my defense. Definitely this one. Hey. Dad, I just put all my rush people on your quarterback.
Wait, Dad.
Bring it.
Aaron Rodgers next.
Dad, didn't you say it was you sent it tomorrow?
Yeah, we're gonna do 5 minutes.
Okay.
What about just going up?
But it's a million years ago.
You said a couple months ago.
What's that?
Oh yeah, Herbert. Oh yeah, Keenan. What does he look like that?
Look for one that's all black. Like I'm completely blacked out. Because it was a video of only
Sports coverage
black.
of the NFL takes us to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we got a good matchup on
Months
tap
ago.
here.
It's not.
The LA Chargers taking on
God
the
damn it, what was that song? It's gonna drive me nuts.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon. But Charles, it's an
Hopkins.
exciting time to be a Jets fan. This is a franchise
Girl.
that had a lot to get behind in recent years, but now they have their superstar.
Let's go,
Go back
Hopkins.
to my.
Come on, Hopkins.
Well, this was months ago.
Months ago doesn't mean 1 year ago.
It said 6 months ago.
I remember the goal.
Dad, I'm waiting.
I don't know. You're gonna have to wait. We'll figure it out later. Alright, let's do it.
I've been doing this.
Dude, we should pause and make sure we're streaming.
Now
We're on YouTube right now.
Cameron Dicker set to get us
You wanna get
started.
dogged on
We
YouTube?
are underway from MetLife Stadium.
Fair
Why
catch.
did you pick blue, dude? Gotta be a away team. That way we can tell each other apart. That's for you too.
I know my Chargers.
Aaron Rodgers, bud.
I've actually never played on this, so I might be.
Oh yeah, here comes the excuses.
Already a Hall of Fame
Here comes the excuses.
achievement to his resume.
Now the second-year man back from injury. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like what you're you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Rodgers now to throw. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy. But they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Bye-bye, bitch.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Hall again on 2nd down. The way in, touchdown, New York. 31 yards for Breece Hall. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside. So he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Charger offense making its way out, and at the controls is the league's 2nd leading passer a year ago at 25 years of age out of Oregon. Justin Herbert.
The Chargers just continue to improve and take steps forward under the quiet leadership of Herbert, who's been the most productive quarterback in league history through his first 3 seasons. Over 4,700 yards last year. He's expecting to crack the 5,000-yard mark in this season.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
Now that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Now Herbert off the bootleg. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll run for the 1st.
Oh my God. Oh, I thought he was going to get back up.
Again, the Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. It'll be a
Sing into it.
No.
You're on YouTube.
No.
You'll be famous. There you go.
How about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
From the 50, here's Herbert. And that will be incomplete.
Not quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
A 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is caught, and the gamble pays off. They get the 1st. 21 yards there, a big play on 4th down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to, whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief in, hey, we're going to get it done.
The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the snap.
Don't understand it. Wait, I thought this thing changed on that. You can take myself dancing. Yeah, I thought that very I can hold my hand.
It's Eckler again.
Be back to it. Be back to it. You can.
Situation. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
you were Othello.
Not a good one, let me tell you.
I can take myself dancing. Yeah.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for 2.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. That last drive, there was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I will continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They blitzed there, but to be honest, I don't know if it would have mattered had they blitzed or not. That run play was going nowhere.
Yeah, it's really, really difficult at times to figure out where that defense is coming from. But if you're committed to running the football, you can get people up on those linebackers, right? Those guards don't have to block anyone at the line of scrimmage. They can get up to the 2nd level and create some space.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Paul ought to give up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now Rodgers. Throwing quickly to Wilson. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Running left, it's Hall. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. from the 35. Here's second down and 7. To throw is Rodgers. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Allen Lazard, 27 yards. And the Jets are able to widen their advantage. He took the hit when he threw that ball. Maybe the O-line just thankful that that worked out for a touchdown.
Yeah, because, you know, their pride is don't let that guy get hit, no matter what, under any circumstances. But anytime it pays off in a touchdown, they'll figure out how to block a little bit better going forward.
Zerline now for the PAT. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. It was a solid check down there with pressure coming, wasn't it?
It was, because you're trying to go through your progression. And when you have that type of pressure in your face, it changes what you're doing and how fast you have to do your reads. And able to come back and find him in open space, that's a really nice play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Herbert now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll send you down, we now proceed to the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.